Let's sit, sip, and yap. She beautiful. Hella hydration. Key. Yeah, I've been through a lot of shit. I've encountered a lot of shitty people. So I figured, why not yap about it? Because, you know, I've said something before. I want to yap about it. Let's fucking yap about it. I am, by nature, a yapper. I was sick. I'm getting over being sick. So, congestion, we love it. First major thing, I've talked about it a little bit. I have yet, we'll say it like that, I have yet to talk to shit about me being in an abusive relationship and what that was like. My ex was a narcissistic psychopath. So I have notes about stuff to kind of keep stuff on track. For me, dealing especially with the PTSD aspect, my brain, a lot of times, I have struggled to stay on point and stay within what I'm trying to get my point across. If anybody's ever wondered, so this first little bullet point on what's it like being in an abusive relationship with a narcissist who also has sociopathic and psychopathic tendencies. Our dynamic is not built on mutuality. They are built on control, power imbalance, intermittent reinforcement, which could be things love bombing cycles and gaslighting, all that good fun stuff. Not really good fun stuff. It was traumatic as fuck. A lot of times they create trauma bonding, which is why leaving can a lot of times feel physically painful, not just emotionally hard. I was so used to the relationship that I was in and the situation I was in. Also, I entered that abusive relationship when I was 18 years old. I was a little baby. I was a little fetus, little baby thing. It honestly is a little bit like Stockholm Syndrome, and it's very easy to get so caught up in what's happening that you forget real life. There were a couple of times that I guess wanted to be done, wanted to leave because I was just over it and tired of being abused, rightfully so. And it's I was so scared for normal life again. I was so used to it that I didn't know what normal life was going to be like after that. And it kept me in the cycle a lot longer than I wish it would have. Typical patterns that you live with when you are going through an abusive relationship is love bombing, as I stated, where it's early on. Everything is roses. They will move heaven and earth for you in the beginning. But that's not real. They love you so intensely to make you believe wow, you really found the one, or this person's gonna love you forever. It's all bullshit. Fabricated fucking lies. The second one, common patterns, gaslighting. This motherfucker tried to make me believe all the time that I was crazy, that I was delusional, that I didn't know what I was talking about. I was gaslit all the time. And now I find myself too, when I think back on a lot of things, just a little side note, I find myself forgetting a lot of the things that I went through, and then sometimes I'll remember shit and I'll be oh wow, no, I really went through that. We really did that. I can't tell you or stress enough how many times I was gaslit into believing that I was crazy, I was believing things wrong, I must be delusional. Right. Moving goalposts. In the terms of they hold you to a certain standard, or they want something from you. And if you get close to reaching it, they will set a new standard subtly while you're doing it to fuck up your head, and so that way you just never feel you're enough, you're never living up to this high expectation they have of you, what you're doing is not good enough. Emotional punishment. So this was a big one for me too, because being bullied my whole life and a fat fuck my whole life, and not people weren't into me. I was everybody's friend. I was the big tall fat friend, so I didn't have eyes on me like that. That in and of itself is a thing. But emotional punishment, withdrawal, silent treatment, rage, contempt. I got the rage a lot. Not me, but rage towards me, directed to me all the time. Because why not? Just torment me. There's no emotional punishment was definitely very big for me. I am a very emotional person, a very emotionally intelligent person, a very emotional sensitive person. And so playing with my emotions is definitely was a big way to get me and like fuck with me. So that one felt heavy. I do want to also at some point go into like each one and like different examples and stuff like that. So I'm gonna break things down further. I just kind of want to give like the basis to have like, you know, the first step. We're gonna take the first step, talk about the first like little things, and then go from there. Lack of empathy. Your pain is minimized and used against you. A lot of times it was done by talking about how I had everything growing up. What could I possibly want? What could I possibly need? This person grew up with nothing. This person got beat all the time. Like this, like just always trying to make everything like a competition, or like everything just for me to sympathize with them, or like feel sorry for them, or feel bad for them. It's just more emotional manipulation. Projection. I am an extremely loyal person. Through all of the abuse I suffered, everything I endured, like everything, there was never a time that this person was not projecting what this person was doing onto me. Like, to the point that he was so paranoid about every single thing that, like, I must be cheating. I didn't answer for 5 minutes. Was I at my neighbor's house? Is this, like for real? Every single thing was, like, a thing. But it's because he was the biggest cheater, liar, manipulator alive. So, chronic confusion is another one. Newsflash. You can't figure anything out. There's nothing that you're going to be able to figure out with a narcissist and a psychopath and an abuser. They do everything for a reason, because inside of it, everything is just swirling around you like a big giant shitstorm. There is no figuring any of it out. It takes getting out of it to then be able to like see what the fuck is going on and be like, oh my god, that was actually crazy. There is no sense to it. There is no logic. But they play so many games with you and do so many different things that like they're gonna make you believe. Like, it'll make sense when you're in it, and then when you're out of it, you're gonna look at yourself and you're gonna be like, were you actually fucking retarded? Not the person that I am. I'm a very blunt and like desensitized human being, at least now. Because I am the way I am was why I was able to leave eventually and then bounce back as a person. I know it's hard and it's never easy, and they're always going to try and play games with you, but if you stick to your guns and you're like, no, they will just move on. Eventually, my ex did not love me, did not want me, so that way he didn't have to work ever again, just wanted money, honestly. Didn't give a fuck about me. So I don't know how to end that. We're gonna table this one for now, and then we will talk more in depth about different aspects and different parts of the abusive relationship that I endured for 5 years that really honestly probably shaped me as a person, because from 18 I was a couple months shy of 24. So it's 23. 18 and 23. That's a long time. That does a lot to you. You're still developing. You're still a baby. So, endured a lot. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to break all of it down. Hopefully it helps. And if there's ever any questions, feel free to ask me whatever it is that you want to know. I will get into it. This person almost hit the car that's next to me. I will get into it. I will talk about it. I will answer absolutely anything. Have no problem or issue. So please feel free.